Hello, beloveds, omni observers of this universe. Just want to share this time, share this space in silence with you. Um, we never really get too much uh, space for silence in our modern now time. Uh, so it's always good to just, sit down and observe and just be in your silence, being that omni observer, that beloved, becoming the having that eye of the beloved, um, that person that sees beauty in everything. It's funny because once you start taking, you know, your self realization or your journey to your inner self, everything gets so amplified. Like you become so sensitive. Everything just gets like, whoa, the colors get really vivid. You feel almost all radiation or vibrations. I mean, even radiations, but vibrations like of all kinds, and you really become like like your heart and your magnetic field or your aura really expands so much that like I'll be walking down the street and or even driving and I'm just like smiling and like even people like cross the street, like they notice me and then they just like they just like can't help to smile too because they're just like, oh, that guy's having a good time or having a good day, or they just feel the vibrations, they just can't help to like absorb it, and they forget all about their like whatever things they might be going through, and then they just laugh and I'll just be like, and you say hi, good evening, good day, or whatever, and you have an exchange of energy, and it just comes so natural, so like authentic, that connection when you're just centered in your heart, and it's actually really really beautiful. It's um yeah, it's an amazing experience to share love, and it would be so amazing. It already is amazing because I'm already centered in my observant self. So I just observe. There's no good or bad anymore. There's no duality. It's just what is. Whatever's coming. Whatever I'm observing. Like once in a while the mind kicks in, but I just observe it now. I'm just um, you know, in that state of peace and tranquility, and I don't even want to say I wish people could feel that because then it'd be my mind saying that. So, um, but it would be lovely if everybody in this world was able to already just like a switch of a button, like cling, like, oh man, I'm there, like I get it. Like it's like whoa, like I just became enlightened. Like it was that fast. Like I didn't have to travel all around the world to all these sacred sites and read all these uh, mystic books and holy books and whatnot, because it's always been inside of you. That you've never been any further from when you were born, from the truth and your connection to the divine or the universe or whatever you want to call it, at any one point or another. It's always been inside of you. It's always been there. We just, I guess, chose to, not give it so much attention or awareness to it, or just observing, coming from that point of observation from that point already. So you're just expressing that expanded conscience and expanded place of love, and there's really nowhere else to go find it. It's like, just like it's been there right now, and it still is there, and it'll be there in another 5 minutes, and it was there 5 minutes ago, and it's always forever and ever and ever and ever, and that is really beautiful to know that. That is like, wow, like if we can comprehend that, it's like, I mean, that should just kind of like make you jump for joy and do a backflip, and like, I mean, it should just give you all the excitement and joy, and I don't know if even hope or whatever for the next moment and the next moment and the next moment and the next moment, and it's just never ending because there's just unlimited amount uh of source. There's no limit to it. There's no regulation to it. There's no like restriction to it. It's just how much you allow yourself to be there and express that at any given time. Um, you know, it, it's just really up to you, and it's always been up to you. Um, and it feels so good, and just observing and feeling, letting your heart take over and your intuition, and letting go of all the fears and the ego and all that, and you know observing that it served its purpose. It's like the yin yang. It's like you needed that darkness, that confusion, that to finally see the light, and to understand yourself, and really truly down to appreciating yourself, appreciating mainly yourself, loving yourself, loving this moment, and just becoming a beacon of light for yourself and for others. Because I mean, what they say, once you love yourself, then you love others, like, unconditionally already. There's It's like you already love, so there's no other thing you can express to anyone else but that, and that's kind of how it works. um yeah, I just wanted to make a video, share some love with you guys, and just talk. And yeah, share some love mainly. uh Actually, one of my friends from a long time, he's in Sedona, he messaged me on the last video, and he was inspired, and that's the point. It's, we're all in this together, and I do believe we're all gonna make it. We're all gonna make it. Um, and the whole idea is uh, just helping each other, and everybody's learning at their pace, we gotta be patient and observant that everybody's, doing their best they can, and not giving, where attention goes, energy flows. So remember that, that energy is powerful. So, you know, staying centered, staying, you know, in your heart, and coming from that point of just observation, and don't get attached or identified with things, and just let you know experiences, even if they're not pleasant at that moment, pass. Just observe them. Don't attach yourself to them, you know and they will pass. That's one thing. That's the only thing that's consistent is change. It's ironic. um, how it works, but in this world's full of irony and everything. uh, just like you can say, you almost needed, a couple bad experiences to appreciate the good. So it's not all bad, and it's never really been all bad. Just from that point of when we thought it might have been bad, we weren't fully seeing the whole picture, and it might have felt like it was a bad experience because that's all we were seeing at that point. Yeah, so I'll leave you guys to it. Lots of love, beloveds, universal creators, and omnipresent observers of this world and universe. Much love. Namaste.